put you backstage. Oh, hey. Welcome back, true believers, to Heroes for Hire Comic Club Sunday Super Show Extravaganza. I have a guest waiting, so I will not waste a lot of time, but we'll just bring my friend Random Rips onto the stage.
Hey, everybody.
We may have some other guests coming from in and out, so I don't know yet. And let's say hello to who we are, the chat. And it looked like Steven Spock was here at 7:34 this morning. Hey, buddy. And then we got Las Cruces was a little bit, he got here too early, 3:52 p.m. Hello from New Mexico. Thank you, sir. We did get the 200 today. We got, hey, what's up, KB, KVDM. And then we got Nerdy Geek here. What's up? Aaron's here. Hello from the wet and cold Pacific Northwest.
So, what's new?
With me, oh, nothing much. Just hanging and banging. Gonna blow my. Yeah.
Ain't it always wet and cold?
Yeah. They're known for being rainy. I guess around the Washington area. We already got 9 people
again.
Yep.
Maybe it'll stick this time.
Thanks, Aaron, for that. Zeus, welcome in. We're just we go over on this show. We go over the new comic book day previews. We're going to try to go over it faster because it kind of slows the show down, to be honest. So we're not going to really talk about much of it. Here's Glenn right here. It's Flat Earth Santa, everybody. My friend from the North Country.
Hey,
how you doing? We got the 200, Glenn. It's finally hit it. So
yes, congrats.
We'll do the giveaway a little bit later. See if some more people want to trickle in. We'll go over it. Like I told him, we're going to go over the new comic book day, but we're going to go over it a little bit quicker. Unless somebody wants me to stop, we won't stop. We'll just say what's coming out because we got a lot of stuff ground to cover today. We're going to talk about the Nosferatu movie coming out with Lily Rose Depp in it. And looks interesting, but I kind of like the remake they made. Was it in the 70s with what's his name? The German, Werner Herzog did a Nosferatu movie once that I thought was really interesting. And but we'll talk about that a little bit later. We're going to talk about the trending top 20. Also, I thought we'd talk about the hot 20, hot 10, because they're just starting out. But like before we get going, let me there we go. This is the giveaway for the night. Hey, there's Rye. We got Pilsner here. Ron.
Hey, Ron.
Good to see you. This is the giveaway tonight. It's it's kind of an honor of one of the first YouTubers I watched that talked about comic books was Ed Piscor and Jim Rugg. So, in honor of the late Ed Piscor, we'll be giving away Red Room issue 1 and 2. And we also have some other stuff in this giveaway. We have this pretty cool variant of Daredevil 5 Legacy number 254 with the I guess that's Elektra as Daredevil. There was a little short stint where she was Daredevil. We got a Cable 5 variant edition by Tyler Kirkham. It looks a lot like Josh Brolin there, I think. I think that was the idea. And just for fun, we got Spider-Man Deadpool 18. And I added another one in just a minute ago for the hell of it. We got Meet the Skrulls number 1 and Web of Spider-Man 27, just so I'd have a little old school flavor in there too. And also my friend at Razor Comics will be having a giveaway. It's going to be a 5 comics. It's going to be a mystery box, but we will do that giveaway first in a little bit. But we're going to we got the links dropping out. dropping in right now. Oh, Boggs is here. I thought he wasn't going to be here. He always fakes you out, guys. You think he's not going to be here. He said, I'll be there. Like, I might not be there for the show, but he always shows up. Here you go. There you go, Bog. I didn't send it to you earlier because you said you couldn't make it, so that's the only reason you didn't get the link. But everybody's welcome, although I'd say that Luke Cage and Iron Fist will be over somebody's head if we keep adding people in. Up there at the top of my little logo. There's Boggs' link in the chat. We got Las Cruces' link in the chat. Dragon Lair. Ian and Becca are here. Thanks, guys. We'll be getting to that giveaway here in a little bit. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. I couldn't have done it without all my wonderful friends here on in the community. Any of you guys got anything to say before we start looking at stuff? Oh, let me move this back. And I'm going to try to pay attention to the chat this time. Last time I didn't switch over, but I'll just switch back and forth. We got Lady Braven in the house. Hello. Okay. Oh, by the way, we got a little announcement. To save confusion from now on, my Instagram the name has been changed to Heroes for Hire Comic Club. So from now on, there will be no confusion. I had it go to Tom Jones 76 because I used to sell on Whatnot, but now that I'm retired from selling on Whatnot, there's no need to worry about name recognition on there. So nobody was buying shit from me anyway, so it's okay.
What up?
We got Boggs in the house. Are you still at work?
Yeah. For 2.5 months.
He's streaming on the employer's dime.
Yeah, but I don't care. Dude, we sold so many Christmas trees today, it's crazy.
I was going to ask for some stainless steel screws. I need some right about now.
Boss your president, let's go. Dude, I'll be president. I
need to do a gasket for my toilet. So send me that.
Oh, jeez, don't come to me with that shit. I'm funny.
Okay, guys, let's just kind of get started because we got as they say, we have a long road to hoe.
Yeah, let me know.
Let's go
my
to
coworkers.
We'll share the screen. I'm gonna try to be more conscious of the chat this time. We're gonna go over this quick because everybody does this, and I'm probably gonna quit doing it. But I already said I'd do it this week, so here we go.
Was it the comics coming out?
Yeah, but everybody does it. You know what I mean? So it's kind of weird.
Robotic.
All right, here we go. But we're gonna go through the motions.
I don't even see. Oh, yeah, there we are.
Well, so this is the week of December 11th. Be Wednesday, December 11th, 2024. We got the Amazing Spider-Man 63 coming out. Unless anybody wants to see we'll go just look at them real quick.
The Disney variant, and that's going to be the final one, I think, before Fantastic Four takes over.
Oh, well, I kind of wish they'd quit doing it. We got Uncanny X-Men issue 7. So of course they have
Rogue. Who did the Rogue?
It's a Bingus Marvel versus Capcom. They're going to drive those in the ground soon. There's the connecting cover. They're doing that connecting cover from Deruso or whatever his name is. All right, we got Ultimate X-Men. I just saw a cool interview with Peach Momoko from Comic Tropes, who, by the way, has agreed to be a guest on the show in February.
Nice.
So that's a pretty big guest to get, really, for YouTube community.
Yeah, it is.
So he seemed like a nice guy. He was on vacation in Japan with his wife. So I was like, well, that sounds like fun. Okay, we're not going to go. You know what? We're not going to go over the variants. Unless somebody wants to, you let me know, okay? We got Transformers issue 15. Danny Warren Johnson, he'll be on that till issue 25, I think.
Is there a 80s one for the Transformers 15?
Let's see that. Good thing you asked. There's a connecting cover. It looks kind of cool. Tiago da Silva.
That does look
good. There's a Jorge Corona. It's going down. That's a Ryan Brown. And that one's kind of cool. Let's see if there's another retro one this week.
Doesn't look like it.
It don't appear to be. I think you might have got the last one on that one.
Yep.
Be sure to check out Dazzler variants.
Yeah, well, we got Green Lantern 18. I don't read it. I will check out this one because we got the Ultimate Universe. This is a year 1 year in. This is, I guess, like a annual one. They got a Frank Miller. That's supposed to be the maker right there. You know what? I like it. I don't care. I know a lot of people. Oh, Frank Miller, he don't draw the same anymore. You know what? He kind of does. Have you read Sin City? Have you read 300? He kind of does draw the same way. All right, Ultimate Universe. We got I guess that's going to be the first cover appearance of Ultimate Wolverine because they couldn't wait to have his first cover appearance on his actual comic. So another drop I have with Marvel. There's a Peach Momoko variant. That's the one I'm going to get. We got Batman and Robin 16. Nick Klein still working on Incredible Hulk 20. I'm reading that one. I don't read the rest of these. I will be getting the Laura Kinney Wolverine 1. Oh, there's 13 variants. Of course there is.
Of course
And,
it is.
yeah. And we got, there's one I want. I don't want the cover A. I think it's, look at the J. Scott Campbell one here. It's the one with the X in the background right there. I like that one.
Yeah.
Matt, you ever get the Wolverine comic that came out a few months ago, the Adamantium one? God, I loved it.
That's a cool cover. But they look like they have a lot of covers for this one. I always wonder why they do a blank cover with the logo in the damn middle. But okay. Maybe it's not a blank. I don't know. It's just a logo variant. That seems like a little bit on. I don't know. Anyway, we won't get into that. Scarlet Witch 57. I wonder if any. Sometimes there's a cool variant. Okay, Peach has got one. Oh, we got. I might have to get just that one because I'm a big Aubrey Plaza fan here. We got Vampires, DC Vampires versus Vampires, World War V. I'm not reading that. We got Superman Special. I guarantee there's probably some covers for that one that are interesting. No, I guess I was wrong. Well, Mark Spears. There's a Mark Spears one. I take that back. It's got Superwoman, Lois Lane holding Lobo by his ankle. Remember that movie Commando where he's holding that guy by his ankle like that and said, "Remember when I told you I'd kill you last, Sully? I lied." You got Conan the Barbarian, Space Ghost. There's 12 variants because Dynamite they can't do a comic without at least 10 variants.
No kidding.
Although I will say one thing about I think it's Dynamite had it. I'm looking at this old back issue of this series about Big Trouble in Little China. It's like Jack Burton meets Snake Plissken. I'm going to check that one out. I saw it years ago when it came out. I'm thinking about buying the back issue of this Terminator book. I heard the first 2 issues were cool from Dynamite.
Look at the alternates of that. There's one, I swear it's a Doom variant. Even though it's not Doom, it just made it look like it.
And look how many variants there are. There are 21 variants for this.
Oh, my God. That's too many.
I don't need the variants. You know why? Because this one right here is an homage to the Full Metal Jacket movie poster.
Yeah.
If I'm getting one, it's going to be that.
Did you see the Jenny Frison Dazzler?
No, I'll look at it later
I
when I
saw
have
it.
time.
It's in my cart for my pre-order part. Now they got
see the one with the green leaves? I thought it was Doom at first.
Yeah, it's a little bit dark.
Yeah, it kind of does.
Looks like a little bit Dr. Doomish to me.
He's just hiding.
How many copies of the same variant do we have here?
That's why there's so many. There's the trade dress, the sketch version, the white version,
the foil version.
Yeah.
Then they got versions of every other one. This one's kind of cool. It's like a homage to the first movie. Okay, and they just keep going.
Oh my God, too many.
Witchblade issue 6 from Image Comics.
New Alien book.
Yeah. Alien Paradiso #1. Just check that out real quick. Okay, not really nothing to write home about on the variants, but the cover A looks kind of no, the playing card one looks kind of cool. We have Infinity Watch. They've drove that Infinity Watch stuff into the ground, in my opinion. Kaya, Justice Runs in the Family. We got FML or F My Life #2. I heard good things, but I'm just not into that kind of thing myself. We got City Beneath Her Feet #1. This must be a new one. We got Deadpool or Petpool.
Chitara. However the hell you say her name. That's a cool.
We got a Shiver Suspense Stories Christmas special. What's the new EC? We got another Heat Seekers Combustion. It's got 10 covers for it. I believe that's an Ed Brubaker book. He does like the pulpy. Yeah, they got several for that. There's a spoiler variant. We got some dirty variants. They got some of them they probably can't show. We got Gotham City Sirens. We're moving right along, guys. We're going to get the Dazzler soon. We got Toxic Avenger. What's this one? Through the Bugs, a Yuletide Offering. Okay. We got Mad Magazine. In case of worry, break open this issue. Well, it's cool to see that Mad Magazine's still a thing, right?
Yeah, it's interesting. I grew up with it.
Green Lantern 59 facsimile. Got a Captain America 117 facsimile. I think I'll hold out for the real thing. Although I might get that just to read it. Never actually got to read the issue. It's always been a wanted issue for me. We got Grim Tales of Terror. I haven't seen Dazzler yet.
You went by it.
Did I went by it? Oh, well, crap.
Oh, well, dude, it happens. It happens.
I don't see it nowhere.
It's next
Yeah,
to
don't worry
Scarlet
about
Witch, Superwoman, Conan.
Okay.
Space
And
Ghost.
Don't worry about
and
it.
then I think we're going to wrap it up after we do that. Let me find it. Hey, somebody cue the Jeopardy music. Do 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 do.
It's going up.
Do
You got all
do
the Terminators up.
do 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 do
There
do.
you go, right.
There it is.
There
Dazzler,
it is.
number
Dazzler.
4. And we have a Jenny Prison variant.
Oh,
That's the 1 in 50 version variant. And yeah, I'm getting that one.
yeah.
and
Yeah,
I
I
got
may
the
get it.
full or the
I'll
trade-
hit up my friend
trade
Paul
dress.
to get. I'll ask
I'm
my
getting
friend.
the trade dress.
I'll ask my friend
Yeah, the
Paul
trade
to
dress
pick
versions will be regular price. It ain't 1 in 50 like the other one.
Yeah, that's the one I'm getting. And I didn't check the comments.
Oh, it's okay.
We got Brother John coming by to thank me for
What's
my
up, brother John?
Hey, Brother John, love you, brother.
Yes, sir.
Good guy. Let's go back up here. I'll look through them because I've screwed
You
up.
know
again.
that's Digger Jim's brother,
Yeah, I know.
physical brother.
We got KBDM saying he's grabbing that Scarlet Witch. And
Nice.
the death on the
Cool.
cover. Yeah, I think that's
Cool.
a good pickup.
Cool.
Okay, well, we didn't get to look at the comments. I'm so sorry. Somebody remind me next time that we go over. We're done with that for now. The next time I go over here, somebody try to give me a reminder that I need to check the. Okay, next thing we're gonna go over. And
That's over my pay grade.
Okay, what good
So
are
mind
you?
you.
What good are you? Good share screen.
No good, according to a lot of people.
Yeah, okay, we're going over the trending 20 now. We may just skip. I don't know. Now let's start. Okay, let it load up. This is from Key Collector app. The first one in here is the Spawn number 5. It's the first appearance of Billy Kincaid, the child predator. The first appearance of Shirley Johnson, a 7-year-old victim of Billy Kincaid. Something strange is going on with Shirley Johnson, who will headline her own Spawn spinoff series. So that's why it's in the news. Everybody freaks out over the FOMO. We got 800% increase in copies sold.
Dang.
It's only $4 trade, but sometimes you can't really trust the Key Collector app.
I got a segment idea you can do. Matt, I'll message it to you later, or we'll talk later.
If nobody's got any thoughts on that, we'll go on. Okay, we got the next
Spawn's
one on this
cool.
list.
I like Spawn. I only have one Spawn book.
Kind of kind of like a little Batman-esque there on that ledge, ain't he?
Let me see. Oh, yeah.
Venom War number 5. This is the key of the week on Key Collector Comics. First appearance of Ignorak and the anti-Carnage. There's been a 550% increase in copies sold this week of this book.
Wow.
So It says increased value on. It got a warning note. Increased value on secondary market precedes actual supply and demand as stores and online retailers like my comic shop still have this issue available for cover price.
Mhm.
So, of course, now I'm looking for this book because Dan Jurgens is going to be at the Heroes Con, and I think it would be pretty dope.
Oh, I know a lot of people will have that book, and it looks amazing.
First appearance of Doomsday, obviously, right? He's mostly obscured by the containment suit, but it's still, you can see his arm and you know it's Doomsday. So it's his first appearance. There's been a 238% increase in copies sold this week due to the renewed interest in Superman because of the absolute Superman and also Doomsday's new status quo as the time trapper. As I choke over here, let me get a sip. See if anybody's got anything to say about this. I switch back over. They probably gave up on me even reading the comments. He said, I'm so afraid to say Digger Jim since I was a huge Tom Sawyer. Okay. We won't get into that. We got circumstances here. Congratulate you. Thank you. All right. We'll just move on. There's nothing to comment about the books we're talking about. We got Klaus #1, The Reimagination of Santa Claus Mythos by Grant Morrison. I've never heard of that, but it's a high grade copy is going for $10. A 233 increase in copies sold this week, probably because it's Christmas time. Next one on the list, Uncanny X-Men 120. First cameo appearance of Alpha Flight, the Canadian X-Men, as I call them. Sasquatch, Aurora, North Star, Shaman, and Snowbird. You think that they named that character Snowbird because of that song by Anne Murray, guys?
Probably.
You're Canadian, right?
Most likely because she's Canadian herself, I think.
You know what? I may lose my punk rock card for this, saying this, but that song's pretty. Anne Murray song's pretty dope.
Dude,
Right.
you know who I love?
So they probably both got it from the same
Hey.
place.
Hey, Matt, you know who I like, and I'm not ashamed to say it? Freaking Carole King.
Well, that's nothing to be ashamed of, really.
Carole King is phenomenal.
They say that in June 2020, that Alpha Flight was rumored to make an appearance in the MCU. Well, that didn't happen in 2020. I don't know why they put 2020 on that. That's been like, unless we're going to go back in time. You got Daredevil.
Going back.
If any comments, somebody let me know. I'll go back. The first appearance. We got
nothing crazy.
Okay, Daredevil 168. First appearance and origin of Elektra. First cameo appearance of Robert Goldie Goldman. Dialogue only. So he's not on the panel, I guess. First solo.
That's weird.
And probably the big reason this book, the two big reasons this book is hot, and it should always be hot in my opinion. It's the first solo written work on Daredevil by Frank Miller, and it's the first appearance of Elektra. And it's a high grade, it's going for $380.
Yeah.
It's not. I don't think it's the first Frank Miller. Frank Miller 158, I think, is Frank Miller.
Oh, it says what's his first solo written work on Daredevil by Frank Miller, previous co-writer credit.
I guess, yeah. Okay.
Okay, so he had been there before.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Nice.
Then we got the first full team appearance of Alpha Flight, Uncanny X-Men 121 on here. There's been a 220% increase in that. So there must be a lot of added. I didn't hear any announcements about this, but it looks like there's been a lot of more added interest in Alpha Flight. And one of my favorite books of all time right here, Punisher #1, first ongoing solo Punisher series. There's been a 200% increase in copies sold. Doesn't say why, but I think it's because he will be in the new Daredevil Born Again series.
Yeah.
I know why this one's on here. Weird War Tales #93 is the first team appearance of the Creature Commandos.
Yep.
And we all know because of the show.
Which is really good. I won't spoil it for anybody, but the first two episodes were cool. We got the Craven movie coming out, so this one's no surprise. Amazing Spider-Man 15. First appearance of Craven the Hunter, second appearance of Chameleon, the first mention of Mary Jane Watson. 167% increase in copies sold because there's going to be a crappy Sony movie about Craven. I don't have I don't have any hopes for that one. I know somebody on this panel has this book. This is Transformers issue 1.
I do. I have my Miss Marvel #1. Yep.
Yeah, you have both of those. So we got the first appearance of the Decepticons, first appearance of the Autobots. I'm not going to name them all off. You know who they are. If you don't know who the Transformers are, then you must have been living under oath.
Then you must go leave.
Yeah, just go somewhere else because you're on the wrong channel. If you came here to see us talk about you're in the wrong place. We got Miss Marvel #1. And Marvel 1971, first appearance of Carol Danvers as Miss Marvel. She first appears without powers in Marvel Superheroes issue 13.
Is this the Hot 10?
This is the trending 20.
Oh, this is the trending 20?
Yeah, this is the trending
20. Wow.
Okay. Wow.
And we got Marvel Premiere 15, the first appearance and origin of Iron Fist, Daniel Rand.
Yep.
So I don't know why that. I guess it's just a hot book, Iron Fist
because the Defenders are coming back. They're bringing all of them back after Defender or after Daredevil.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I'm happy to hear that. There's a 700. It goes for $700 in a high grade. Mm-hmm. Although I got to be honest with you, I don't trust the Key Collector app sometimes because could not find that variant on here. It's like, it's $3. We got that Patrick Gleason's famous Amazing Spider-Man 55 here, 133% increase, and then we got Absolute Superman #1.
I have that Spider-Man.
Why is it saying on the Gleason?
Wait, what's up with that Spider-Man?
It's 133% increase in copies sold this week versus the previous week, including Gleason variants. It does not say why it's on here.
Okay.
So I do not know. This one's on here because issue 2 came out, so they can't really price it higher than 5. We got Thundercats issue 1.
Meh.
From Star.
The movie's coming.
Yeah, they got a movie coming, so it reports that Adam Wingard,
who used to be all over the $1 boxes.
Yeah,
I'm still in the present of there's Thundercats. What about Lightning Dogs? Come on, guys, direct opposite. It'd be perfect.
If I had a special effect that could play crickets chirping, I would right now.
Yeah, for real, please.
First appearance of Nimrod. I meant because of that joke.
The joke was horrible, and it meant to be.
And we got Daredevil 181, Death of Elektra.
There it is.
I like how they put she was skewered by Bullseye, which is accurate. He used her like a human shish kebab.
Mm-hmm.
And the next one up on this, it's the Incredible Hulk 180. It's his first cameo, but I don't care what anybody says. This is his first appearance.
Well, it says Wolverine right at the very end. It says it.
I know. And it also says at the bottom here.
You know what it says? Next issue, Wolverine.
Yeah.
Yeah, and look here. It says, theoretically, the Incredible Hulk 180 being labeled cameo of Wolverine was due to an oversight by the Overstreet Price Guide.
Yeah.
Damn, Robert. Fix that.
Right.
Fix it now.
Do it now.
It says in recent years that Marvel has taken a stance on Hulk 180 as the first appearance of Wolverine, wanting to eliminate the term cameo altogether, presumably to avoid this exact debate. But in years past, official Marvel guidebooks and trading cards would often trade off which issue was given the coveted first full appearance designation. There's been a 100% increase in copies sold. I'm going to say that because it might be a little bit more affordable than 181 at this point.
Not really. It's still up there.
Okay, we got Incredible Hulk 449.
I've got to run, but I'll hit you guys up later if you want to.
All right, and this one is the first appearance of the.
Bye, guys.
All right. First appearance of the Thunderbolts and the 100% increase in copies sold. Movies coming out. I think that's why. And Mark Spears, this book will not stop.
I know, right?
Mark Spears, Monsters.
Crazy. Yeah.
This is the Todd McFarlane homage variant of the Batman issue, and it's already selling for $40, and it looks like the price trend's going up, and it's probably going to stay there for a while.
You can't get a copy of that #1 for less than $20.
And if I was going to give you anybody any advice on that, I would hold off on trying to find that book if you want it.
Yeah, right. give it a bit till the wash or the shine kind of washes away, and you'll probably find it for 1/3.
We're just getting the trade
now
paperback.
we'll do the hot.
Read it.
Yeah.
Now here's the hot 10. I already like it. I like the hot 10 so far, guys.
I just saw that and had a chance to buy a double cover of
Wait, what is that?
Swamp Thing #1. I can still buy the double cover if I want.
Yeah, I would chase that.
Right.
I like the Thundercats versus Thunder Showers. Thundercats versus Thunder Thighs. Okay, let's go back here and we'll look at the rest of these real quick.
Oh, man, I used to have that. That's one of the things that was stolen from me that I really
that sucks.
wish hadn't. Well, the whole Swamp Thing run, but of course that's the one I really wish hadn't been in there.
And at high grade, it's going for $400, and it's the first.
Mine wasn't really a high grade, probably a 5 or 6, but
so it's the first appearance and origin of the second Swamp Thing known as.
That's about right.
That's the Bernie Wrightson.
For price, that's actually about right.
Yeah, so they actually got that one. We had a 9.2 sold for $439.
Yeah.
No, $526. A 9.0 sold for $385. An 8.0 sold for $300. A 6.0
sold for $145.
Next up, Silver Surfer issue 1 from 1968. First solo ongoing Silver Surfer series, and it has the origin of the Silver Surfer and the Watchers in it. First appearance of Shalabal, and there's been the high grade goes for $1.8K, $1,800, and this was a transaction for this week. A 9.6 sold for $22,800.
Yeah, I'm guessing on Heritage.
Yeah, I would assume it's Heritage. I would not think that would be on eBay. Then, of course, another book that we saw on the Trendy 20, ASM 15, first appearance of Craven, second appearance of Chameleon. We won't go over that again, but we'll look over the sold. A 7.5 sold for $2,200 this week. That kind of tracks for that being that kind of grade. And even a 4 sold for $720. The next one up on this list is Fantastic 448, first appearance of Silver Surfer and the first cameo of Galactus, the Planet Eater. And so that's the high grades going for about $4,500. A 6.5 sold for $1,950 this week. And the lowest grade that sold this week was a 2.5 for $749. You're never going to find that book for under at least $600, I don't think. And we got Batman 232, first appearance of Ra's al Ghul, second appearance of Talia al Ghul. High grade goes for about $800 raw. A 9.8 sold this week for $10,800.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? That does not surprise me. We got ASM 300 on here.
That'll always be on there.
Yeah, this book is like one of those, like you can put a stamp on it. A 9.6 almost sold for $1,000 this week. The 4.5 is going for $300. Well, then a 5.5 went for $270. So, guys, in your opinion, do you think some people may have overpaid for this book a little bit? That's what I think. Guys, don't overpay like this. It kind of drives the market up crazy. Amazing Spider-Man 361. A 9.8 sold this week for $336. A 9.8 newsstand sold for $475. The first appearance of Carnage. Did I say Carnage? Carnage.
It's Carnage.
It's Star Wars issue 1 from 1977.
He's from
just keeps going up.
Yeah. He's from the East Coast. He's Boston area. Carnage.
Boston, yeah.
This is the first appearance of Darth Vader, Luke Skywalker, Princess Leia, C-3PO, R2-32, D-2, Grand Moff Tarkin, Bo and Owen Lars. And Owen Lars is probably their death, too.
Yep.
First cover appearance of Obi-Wan Kenobi and Han Solo, who are not in the story. A 9.4 sold for $553 this week versus, so that's like an 11% increase.
Nice.
Now, I had that and sold it at Dragon Con 1993 because I needed money for the con.
Now we got
the entire run of 108 issues. Sold them all.
Here's the first appearance of Mephisto, Silver Surfer 3.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2 on the Hot 10. 9 and 6 sold this week for $5,760. Let's see the chat here. We got hashtag bacon. Everybody, I think I'm boring about that. Let's get through this real quick. I think we got one more on here. Secret Wars, issue 8. Why not? A 9.8 sold for $935? That's an 89% increase. Who overpaid by? Somebody overpaid by like almost $500, guys.
Yep.
Must be somebody don't care about money or doesn't mind.
Just wanted it. Oh, look, there's what I want. I'll buy it.
9.6. Is there anybody? Okay. And let me know if anybody comes in. I got a 9.6 sold for $324. So that's got an 89% increase. I heard Comic Tom talk about this week. He's like, guys, do not pay that much for this book.
Well, normally it's it's about a $300-$400 book in high grade. Normally.
Yeah. We got 18 people in here. Let's do the first giveaway. Now, the first giveaway is going to be from my pal Razor Comics, Razor Ray, they call him. He's kind of a funny guy. He's all right. Maybe some people, he may not, well, I like him. That's all that matters. He's all right with me. So let me share the screen again because we're going to do this giveaway real quick. And then we'll do the other giveaway. How's that sound to you guys? You all right with that?
It's your show.
Okay. The first, if I can find the giveaway. Oh, hold on. Before I do that, I guess I better open the StreamYard giveaway tool, or it's going to be a moot point, guys. All right. There it is. Give me a second.
And if you guys are listening, the ladies from Bailey's Comics, I may still grab that Swamp Thing.
I better capitalize. Now, when I put this in here, realize you don't have to capitalize it. I do this so you'll know the words on it. Sometimes when you run words together, people have trouble typing it. So let me share this one out. This is going to be like a mystery box one.
Make it a challenge. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
You got to
say?
spell it?
Why does it say my browser's blocked my screen? Click screen icon in your address.
Oh, it probably blocked your pop-up.
Yeah.
It's go top right. There'll be like a little box in the URL bar to say allow the pop-up.
I can find it.
Or just hold when you can go back, and when you do click it, hold down Control.
Can everybody see us though? Or
yeah, we can see. Or at least
let's just block something else. Okay, let's just go on. If I let me know if you can see this giveaway screen. Okay, everybody, and we'll share it right now. Can you see it? Is it there?
It's coming. It says giveaway tool. Yep.
Okay, it's hashtag Razor Comics. This is a mystery box. He's going to give away 5 comics. Yeah, it's not international. So he said, please let it be domestic. He's like me. I can't do it. If anybody on mine, if anybody wants it internationally, you're going to have to pay the shipping, but you can't enter it. But he just wants domestic on this one. So we got Lost Cruises saying supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. That's not it. But
I think he spelled it right too.
Yeah.
Probably copy and pasted it.
Yeah. Hashtag Razor Comics. And this is going to be a mystery.
For the other one, is it anti-disestablishmentarianism?
Yeah, I guess. Hey, we got Swag in the house. Hey, Swag. Good to see you, buddy. Everybody get in that giveaway. I'm going to give us time. How many people we got in here? We got 19 people in the stream. How many people have, let me see. How many people have, we got only 9 entries, but we got 19 people in here. So I'll give it a few minutes to and also you just follow Razor Comics on you can find him at Razor Comics on Instagram. It's kind of a mystery box because he's doing a show right now, so he couldn't like come on and show us what he had. So I'll wait a little bit. Everybody on the panel, you can enter it too. Except Glenn's. Oh no, Glenn, you got a Buffalo address, so you can enter it too.
Yeah, I'm okay. Let
Okay.
the people get it.
Let somebody else get it. All right. Let's see. Got some more people, crazy Hungarians here. All right. Okay, how many people we got in there right now? Can you read that? I can't really read it. Let me switch back here. No, that ain't it. We've got 13 in it. I'm gonna give it. How much time should we give it, guys, before I pull the draw that? You think?
I don't know. Give it
We got
another
2 more minutes to get in it. We got
2 minutes.
People. All right, we got 20 people in the chat. Only 12 people have entered it. So get your hashtag Razor Comics in there.
Yep, 15 seconds. 10,
right.
5, 1, go.
You want to go ahead and do it? I'm about to. We got 13 in there. This is kind of fun, guys. I've never given away anything actually on the show. I gave it away to somebody else on another show for somebody, but I wasn't the one that got to push the button, so I'm kind of stoked about this. Here we go. Dragon's Lair just entered. All right. Well, okay. While we're talking, we got a. I was excited that Comic Tropes is going to be on the show in February. If anybody hasn't seen his interview with Peach Momoko, he did. He's in Japan. He interviewed Peach Momoko and her husband. It was interesting to see her work. I watched a great interview last night with Jenny Prison. She seems like a pretty down-to-earth person. And I liked how she got into comics. She just went around to all the comic cons to show her work in her portfolio, and finally somebody hired her at IDW. So
I think that's how most of them got in.
Yeah. She said it's kind of hard to do that nowadays, though. They've kind of changed. Okay, we got 15 in there, guys. We got a few. If nobody else entered it, I'm drawing it. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Hey, Nerdy Geek. Congratulations.
Hey, congratulations, Nerdy Geek.
Get up. Just contact Razor Comics on Instagram. He's not hard to man to find. You'll find him. Just send him a message. And I'm sure it'll be fine. So he's all right guy. He agreed to help him out on his giveaway. So he decided to help me out. Now, we'll just go ahead and get to the main event. We'll be giving away, for me, this is, if International wants to enter it, you'll have to send me the money for shipping. We have Web of Spider-Man 27, Meet the Scrolls, issue 1, Deadpool, Spider-Man Deadpool, number 18. That was a good story. We have a Tyler Kirkham Cable variant. I got a little Josh Brolin. I call it the Josh Brolin variant. You missed one of them, but you didn't miss this one, Rican. We got a Daredevil variant for Daredevil 5. Legacy number 254. And in honor of my one of the guys that got me into this, I wish he was my friend. I wish I'd known him. We got Red Room issue 1 and 2 by Ed Piskor. May rest in peace. Speaking of rest in peace, just a quick shout out. I didn't know her personally, but the Jen from Comics Will Break Your Heart. She had a 2 or 3 year battle with cancer, and she finally succumbed to that. So, my condolences to her friends and family. I watched a lot of her videos. I didn't know her personally, but she seemed like a warm and kind person. And I wish I had got to meet her. So I just thought I would, I know I didn't know her, but still, cancer has affected my family. I've lost an aunt, 3 uncles, and my stepfather to cancer. So, the hell of cancer. And okay, let's let me share this other giveaway here. Okay, here we go. Now this one is going to be in honor of Ed Piscor. So we're just going to put hashtag Ed Piscor. And let's start collecting comments. There we go. Everybody enter that one. Hashtag Ed Piscor. I'll give it a few minutes for that one. And so that's where, like I said, we're going to have Red Room 1, 2, and you saw the other ones. So go ahead and get in that giveaway, guys, if you want that. That's a pretty good giveaway. You got to admit, that's a pretty good giveaway. I try on the channel. Everybody enter that one. There you go in it. Everybody on the panel, please enter it too if you want to. Okay, you got Random Rip said, yeah, I want it. Anne Marie. All right. Nerdy Geeks entering this one. He said, I won one. Let me see if I can win this one. Now, if you're international, you will have to pay the shipping on this one. Just so you know. Okay, Recon Comics and Collectibles. I appreciate everybody that came out today. This is awesome. Glenn, Kevin, I'm glad you're here. Got Swagda in the house. Oh, thanks, KVDM. Yeah, I just thought I like to give back. People give back to me on here, and you know, it's the holiday season. 'Tis the season to be giving stuff away, right? Also, some of my friends here in the chat just look for in the mail for. I don't know when I'll get it out, the Christmas presents, but I have some presents for some of you guys. So, let's see how many entries we got. We got 15. We'll give it a few more minutes because we got 21 people.
Nice.
So apparently there's 6 people say, I don't want nothing free. I would enter it myself, but that would be unethical.
Yeah, and I'm not in, so.
Okay, so we got 20 people that could enter it. Get in there. Missing Mars is here. All right. Missing Mars. We got 16 people in. Okay, I'm gonna give you about 30 seconds, and we're gonna push the draw button. Welcome. Oh man, I was watching old Road Warrior promos this morning. Them guys. Oh, what a rush! Yeah, I bet there was a rush. I think they were doing some nose powder of some kind. I saw one today with Ultimate Warrior, dude. He had to be out of his mind on the Colombian marching powder. All right. It's kind of fun to watch the old 80s promos, I think. Okay, well, it's past 30 seconds. We're gonna pull the lever on this one. Good luck, everybody. Remember, you can get up with me on my Instagram. My email is at the bottom of the screen on the scroll. Just send me an email or send me an Instagram message and give me your address. And good luck, everybody. Hey! All right.
Congrats, Kevin. Nice.
That's awesome. All right. Everybody's going to say hashtag rigged now, but I tell you, I had to. It's awesome. All right. So, Kevin, just I think I got your address, but you might have to resend it to me, but because you have to scroll up so far to get it. So you're the proud owner of let me bring this back up here. Red Room number 1, Red Room number 2.
I look forward to reading those.
Daredevil 5. The Cable number 5, Tyler Kirkham. And we got Deadpool and Spider-Man 18.
Oh, yeah.
And Meet the Scrolls issue 1. So that's a pretty good. Hey, that's a pretty darn good giveaway there.
Well, it's none that I have, so I'll read them and then I'll re-gift them.
Oh, hey, it's great. You pass the love on to the community. That's what we all do here. And okay, we got one more thing we're going to do. We're going to discuss this trailer from Nosferatu, and then we'll hang out and chat. Okay, I'm about to share the stream again. Anybody wants to come on? By the way, here we'll put it right here in the chat again because we got a lot of slots available. If anybody wants to come on and show any comic books you got, we might show some comic books after this trailer. But there you go. It's in the chat. Now let's watch this trailer. Now we're going to have to talk over a little bit because copyright concerns, but we will watch it. I'm kind of excited about this. We've got Johnny Depp. There's a lot of good actors in this movie, not just. And Johnny Depp's daughter is actually a pretty good actor, guys. So nepotism aside, she's actually not bad. She was also in a movie called Yoga Hosers, which was hilarious. They had like little mini sausage Nazis in it.
Wait, Johnny Depp's daughter? Was it Yoga Hosers?
Okay, well, I like it because I'm kind of deranged, though.
I didn't realize that was his daughter.
Yeah, it's Johnny Depp's daughter with a ball in there. Yeah, Lily Rose Depp. Yeah. Oh, this looks kind of. I like the gothic. It's going to be. It looks like the video might not be a good person, but yeah, that's her right there. That's his daughter. Kind of favors her. We'll go over who directed this. And then the director of Godzilla vs. Kong directed this, I think. Oh, we got Willem Dafoe in it. Sign me up now because I like Willem Dafoe a lot.
Oh yeah.
Turn around. Everyone
I kind of like the tone of it, like kind of gothic.
mention of dead bodies was horrible.
Oh man!
Standing.
Oh, we're gonna get to see that. Uh-oh. Run, girl, run! Oh, I know that guy too. Robert Tigger.
This creature is a force more powerful.
I like the cinematography of this trailer, though, guys.
Its desire is to consume all life on Earth.
That healthy.
Only you can redeem us.
I guess that's Brentford. Uh-oh.
The devil in this world, and I have met him.
Interesting. I think I want to see this too. Man. Woo! Ah! Ooh, I like that scene right there. That's cool.
I'm ready.
Oh, man. Woo! All right. Whew. That's kind of like the cinematography in what I saw there. We got directors Robert Eggers. It stars Lee Rose Depp, Nicholas Hoult, and Bill Skarsgård. We saw Willem Dafoe in there too. See what else we can find here. Some photos of it. Looks kind of freaky. If you like horror stuff, I kind of like old school horror stuff. We got, okay, really, like I said, really, Lily Rose Depp, Nicholas Hoult, Bill Skarsgård. He was in the Crow Abomination, though, so I don't know about him. We got Aaron Taylor Johnson. Isn't he in the, is that the one that's in the Craven movie?
Yeah, Craven.
Okay. Willem Dafoe's in it. So you know, if you're out at the theater around Christmas time, I don't think that's much of a Christmas movie, guys. But you know, there you have it. No. Yeah, I agree, Crazy Hungarian. Oh, we got the cheap comic collector here.
Hey,
I'm sorry, Rob. I was watching the trailer. I was so scared from watching the trailer that I didn't.
I was like this the whole time it was on, so I don't know. No, I can't stay, but I wanted to come on real quick and congratulate you. I see you I managed to get back up to 200, so that's awesome.
Yeah.
And since we're giving things away, I've got a little giveaway I'd like to do. This book here
okay.
called
Well, thanks,
Superman Sunday Classics 1939 to 1943.
Nice.
And I just happen to have 2 of them, so I can give one away.
Oh, nice. Well, hey, that's very generous of you, Rob. Let me get the giveaway tool back up here, and this will be in the U.S. U.S. only. So.
Yeah, afraid so.
You get the giveaway. Yeah, it's okay. I think most of the people here are from the U.S. So. Okay. No, we stopped sharing that one. That's not the one we want to share. All right. Let me actually close that window out. Bear with me, guys. We'll get this. There we go. I got it. I think we got it. I hope so. Or I'll have to. We'll see. Maybe we'll get it. Giveaway tool. No, we can't use that one. Hold on. Bear with me. I have to bring it up again here.
That's okay. I should have told you I was coming, but I honestly was like, what can I give away? What can I give away? What can I give away? And I just found my second copy of this last week. It's buried in my mom's closet. My mom actually bought me this for Christmas. And for some reason, they sent her 2 of them. So I have 2. But that was several years ago. And had forgotten all about the other one. And I found it buried in her closet the other day. So.
He said Connecticut wants. We got Ian and Becky said, Connecticut wants to become a part of Canada. So it's USA for now, though. Okay, okay. I don't know. Talk to Glenn there. You might not.
Canada's still got the shipping problem anyway, right? So.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll talk to Glenn though. You can talk to Glenn in private. He might tell you not to move up there. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
We won't get anything political right now, but yeah. All right. We'll make the hashtag cheap comic collector.
Oh, that's hard for people to spell. Just do cheap.
Okay. There you go. You heard it from the man. We'll just do that.
It'll sound like a morning in the summer. Cheap, cheap,
Yeah.
cheap, 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 cheap.
Cheap. Okay, everybody. There's your hashtag. And everybody thinks I almost would enter this one, but I'm not going to because, like I said, I know somebody did it on their stream. I'm like,
Yeah, it feels kind of weird when you're on somebody's stream.
Yeah. And then if I win, it's the whole thing. You know what I mean? Like, oh, they set it up somehow. Las Cruces put hashtag sheep.
Yeah, see, he can't. I knew he couldn't spell.
I knew it. So, hey, thanks everybody to subscribe to my channel. Please like this stream. It's I've only been here a short time. What's it been, Rob? About 3 months now?
Yeah, I think so.
It's been a pretty good journey so far. 200. Next stop, 500. We'll do a giveaway for 500. So that's going to be a little bit of ways, but hopefully we'll get there by. My goal is, it may be a crazy goal, but I hope to get there by Heroes Con, which I am going. Glenn, I'll be after they get off this stream. I'm probably going to be booking a hotel.
Nice.
And or something, or I don't know, Kevin. We might need to talk about that. Maybe we can work something out because we're both going. So, I might, if you want to go in on that, we'll get I don't know if I'm going to Airbnb or a hotel. So
something. Got to do it.
We're going to do something. I know that.
Well, most of the hotels don't even have their con rates yet.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to sneak in there, but they're not going to let you do that.
Sure, they will.
Oh, they will?
Yep.
That's why I'm trying to get in there right now before the con rate jack it up.
That's why I got lucky with
the cheaper.
They are?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They give you a discount for being part
Thanks,
of the con.
Steve.
Group.
Steve said congrats. Thanks, Steve. Yeah, I really would love to just stay there so I could just go down to the,
Yep.
That would just be way more convenient for me because like I said, I don't get around too well. So, and then Also, you might run into Chris Claremont at breakfast or something. Who knows?
Yeah, you probably won't run into him getting out of the pool at 2 a.m. like I did Tom Savini.
Yeah, probably not. I don't know if I'd want to see Tom Savini getting out of the pool.
Well, if you do, you'll never forget it. That's one hairy dude.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah.
Yeah, it was right around the time Dusk Till Dawn was made.
Did he have a Speedo on?
No.
Oh, thank God.
No shirt, though. 2 a.m. soaking wet. It's like, I didn't know the pool was open this late.
He is one of the greatest practical effects people out there for horror.
Yeah.
So
That's what he was always doing at Dragon Con. He always did makeup workshops and panels about special effects and how to
we got
shoot a gun from your crotch.
Did you see that clip of him on Letterman showing him how you did all that stuff? Letterman was totally freaked out by it. It was hilarious. It's on YouTube. But yeah, you know how he got into that though. He worked for George Romero. Yeah. Then he went to Vietnam and he was like a photographer in Vietnam. And so he saw a lot of gore, and it was kind of, he took some of the stuff he saw from his combat photography into the horror, because I guess he saw a lot of horrible stuff. Unfortunately, a lot of veterans did. We got 14 people in right now, guys. Come on. I'm going to give you about another minute. So if you want this giveaway, we got 18 people in here. So some people must have left after the second giveaway. They didn't realize we had another one, so they're going to miss out. We got 20 here now. Here's the hashtag cheap. If you want to enter this, it's only for people inside the United States. So
maybe not.
Yeah. International is way too expensive, and you can't ship to Canada right now anyway, unless you UPS it or FedEx it, or unless your Canadian friend has a P.O. box like Flat Earth Santa does in Buffalo. And last time I checked, the Bills were winning that game, Glenn.
Yep.
How many people are in it?
It looks like 14.
All right.
Or is it 16? Nope, 14.
14. We got about 30 seconds, guys. Okay, 10, 9, 8, 7, 5, 1. And the winner is Anne-Marie.
Congratulations.
Anne-Marie. You can contact him on you got a Cheap Comic Collector on Instagram?
I am on Instagram, or Yahoo is my email. If you want to do Cheap Comic Collector at Yahoo.
Okay, put that in there. Can somebody put his email in the chat? Congratulations to our winners tonight. That was awesome.
So there it is. It's a nice thick book. It shows you the Sunday classic comic strips from 1939 to 1943, which Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster actually worked on. So it's Pizza Rat. Hey, buddy.
What's up?
I keep still wanting to call you Pizza Rat. Are you still
Pizza Rat?
I've
changed my name like 1,000 times.
Yeah.
I did change my Instagram today to Hero for Hire.
Who's this guy?
I know.
How you doing, Ian?
What's going on? Congratulations on 200 subs, man.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Where's your better half at today?
She's playing video games.
Oh, okay, cool. I heard her. Hey, Beck. Well, we had fun today on this one. This is I appreciate all the guys like Razor and Cheap Comic Collector for the giveaways they did for my stream today. We're having fun. We might go a little longer today because it's going to be hard not to call you Pizza Rat Collect. So
you can go for it.
I changed my Instagram to Heroes for Hire Comic Club today because I thought it made more sense to do that. Since I kept it that way because Ghost Tom Joe 76 because of my whatnot, but where I don't sell on there anymore, I don't think there's any need to worry about confusion.
That makes sense. Yeah.
So, but if you see a message from somebody that says Heroes for Hire Comic Club with all the underscores on it, that's me. So don't think you got somebody else in there. Like, who's this guy pretending to be Matt? It is me. So, does anybody want to show? Anybody got anything to talk about, or want to show a comic book? I got a couple I can show
I
you.
got some we can talk about. I don't know about showing though.
All right. Well, tell us what you want to talk about. We'll talk about it.
DC Comics is selling now #1s at Dollar Tree. Did you guys hear about that?
I saw
did
that.
not.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
$1.25
is now doing it.
for reprints of DC #1s. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
38
DC.
titles.
They've had the Star Wars and DuckTales for a while now. The first 2 or 3 issues in reprints. I got a few of them.
Oh wow.
But that's all they've had. They've had those 3 issues for like a year.
Oh wow. Yeah, no, they're doing. I tried going to a few Dollar Trees near here, but they said that they're not restocking anything until Tuesday. But they're supposed to have like a whole display and like everything's going to be polybagged and it's kind of cool.
Oh, there's a Dollar Tree.
Yeah, it looked cool. It looked like
yeah.
a program that could theoretically bring in younger people into comics. So.
I don't know. The Dollar Trees around here are pretty much you shop off the shipping things because they're too lazy to put the crap on the shelves.
It's funny. Yeah, we have one Dollar Tree in my town that's like it looks like a dumpster fire.
Yeah,
and then like 8 minutes away is a beautiful Dollar Tree where they have like a $5 section and like a whole.
We got a dollar store down here that I don't think they've ever cleaned it down by my house. And then we have a bunch of nice ones and newer ones. The thing about Dollar Generals around here is that there's like there's like a Dollar General every 5 miles around here.
Within a mile of me, I got 2 Dollar Generals, a Family Dollar, a Dollar Tree, and Ollie's.
Oh man!
I mean, I can walk to every one of them.
That's awesome.
If I had to.
That's cool.
I got Ollie's about 20 minutes from my house. I've been once. I need to go back.
I'm liable to wake up tomorrow and there one to be across the street.
Yeah, have you? I watched this this video of this guy. I can't remember his name, but he's like, when they're building a new town, he's like, "Are we going to have a homeowners association?" He goes, "Well, we're going to have some people that are unassociated, and then we'll have a homeowners, and they'll be arguing with each other all the time." He said, "Okay, then what else are we going to have? We're going to have a strip mall." "Oh, what are we going to have?" He says, "We're going to have a nail salon, but it's going to be spelled Nailz." And then we'll have a vape shop next to it with a bunch of green neon outside. And we'll have he says, "Well, can we have a Chinese restaurant instead of a Mexican restaurant?" He said, "No, sorry. Best we can do is a or something like that." He says, "Well, then we'll have 2 Subways, and then we'll have they'll call one of them the Good Subway." And then he's like, "Well, what else we got?" He goes, "Well, there'll be a McDonald's. Is there a Pizza Hut?" He goes, "No, but there's a Chick Advance place that looks like a Pizza Hut." And he said, "We'll have 2 mattress stores, but nobody will ever go there, and people think they're just laundering money." And then he said, "Well, what about we forgot something." He said, "The dollar stores. Somebody put the dollar stores on there." And he pulled out a marker and went on the map and just started putting holes on it.
That's funny.
But
I just looked at Dollar Tree's website to see if they were listed on there. They're not. The only comic they have on there is the Final Conflict one that's been around for a while.
Yeah. I've actually read that comic.
Yeah, I've had a couple of them come through the sales, I think.
Oh, really? That's funny.
Swag says he needs to.
I got one.
Yeah.
They even got the little toys to go to it at the store too for $1 or $1.25. Whatever.
Go after Wednesday, Swag. Don't go because I went today. There's nothing, and every Dollar Tree told me Wednesday they put out all the new stuff. So shoot for Wednesday.
I'm sure they'll be sold. Somebody will be putting them on eBay at some point in the poly bags.
Oh, I'm sure.
They'll probably sell them for $5.
Yeah.
It says dollar right on the thing, though. It says $1.25.
People don't care. Hey, I've sold stuff that says it was not for resale on my claim sale. So I think that doesn't really count for the secondary market. I mean, really. Not to me, it don't. I mean, I don't think Marvel's going to come after me selling that Spider-Man. You never know with Marvel. Never know. Let me get my laptop put back in. Does anybody want to show any books or anything? I'll start. I've already shared these, but I'm kind of proud of this, so I'll show it. Well, if everybody saw, I got some new G.I. Joes in from Rob. We got this cool Mike Zeck one, Storm Shadow on it. And this one, number 76. So Rob got me a little closer to my goal. I'm trying to get all these. We got 84.
Very cool.
This one's kind of cool. This is issue 91. And we got a special missions issue 3. I got issue 1. I haven't started really on the special missions, but now I got 3 special missions ones. Now I'm really excited about this one. This is Here There Be Dragons number 1. It is signed, double signed.
Oh, that's awesome.
And it's signed by Frank Terry and Dan Panosian.
Oh, I like Dan Panosian.
Yeah, Dan Panosian's cool.
I like how he signed it too. But what's odd about this one, it's got a COA on it, but he signed this one I got as well. It's one of them Amalgam comics. The Magnetic Men featuring Magneto. He signed it right there, but he signed it a little differently. And he signed it right over the trade dress. But it is what it is. Got the certificate with it. And we got a Gabriel Delato Amazing Spider-Man. Well, this is one of my favorites, and I guess it won't be a surprise when you see the cover. J. Scott Campbell, Black Widow number 1.
Very cool.
After all, I'm still a dude, so. All right. Here's another Gabriel Delato, X-Men 28. I like this one.
What's on the back of that one?
Oh, they're all got this Bad Music Ninja Funk backing board. I've never seen that.
That's interesting.
I think it's a Spider-Man booth. They did it to advertise. I got these all in flat rate box.
That's cool.
I'm surprised. It's a pretty good flat rate box, guys. Amazing Spider-Man 77, another Delato. And I got two of these. It's a Venom Delato 31. So we got 2 of those in there. Look for some of that on my claim sales. This one's another Tyler Kirkham, and it's an homage. And this one's very rarely been homaged before, right? Did you hear the sarcasm in my voice? But still pretty cool.
Todd McFarlane.
Do you think Todd McFarlane's one of the most homaged artists going right now? I think so.
It's funny too because he hates Marvel.
Yeah. Well, he does make Marvel statues now, so he must not hate them too much.
What I think about when I saw those covers is I think about the artists who are created the original cover is like, the first maybe 1 or 2 times I can see them being honored that somebody did that, but at some point, don't they start going, what the heck?
Yeah, give me some royalties for copying me. Tyler Kirkham here on this one.
I just finished on Tubi. They have the Image Revolution documentary all about Image Comics.
It's a good documentary.
Yeah, it was really good. And he was joking. He was like, Todd McFarlane's like, I sold 2 million copies of Spider-Man. He goes, did I get a plaque? Did they give me a watch? Nothing. I got nothing. Like,
I love the story when they go in and tell them they're quitting and they're all walking out in the elevator, and the editor runs to the door and stops the elevator.
He falls in.
And he says, if it doesn't work out, you guys can come back. And the door's shut. And Todd looked at Jim Lee and the rest of them and said, these idiots don't think we can do it.
Yeah, Marvel.
They marched over to DC and said, we're just putting you all on notice too. We just quit Marvel. We're starting our own company. I got this one too. It's Amazing Spider-Man 528. It's a retailer edition. It's actually not that common of a book from what I've been looking up. So
yeah, there hasn't been one sold in 6 months.
Yep. So it's a sketch variant. Got Peter Porker, and I like this one here. Silk. It's a Zerdy cover.
That one's really cool.
And I think this is I don't know how you say their name, Lyrics or something. Is that one? And I think they did this one. And I like this Scarlet
Witch. Nice set right there.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, I have that Scarlet Witch. That one's cool.
Annual. Yeah, all the boards. Most of the boards have that on the back. What else we got in here? Oh, this is a first appearance, I think. The character Titan. And oh, check out this Peach Momoko foil variant.
Oh, that's nice too. That was in the flat rate box?
Yeah. All this
Yeah.
was.
You got an awesome flat rate box.
Yeah, I got it all for, well, I'm not going to say because I'm trying to sell some of them. Some of y'all already know. This was in there too. Yeah, McFarlane is a slugger. Hey, I love the other one where McFarlane started making toys and he bluffed them into, like, the guy from Toys R Us, the toy fair, was like, he didn't even have toy prototypes yet. He said, can you have these toys in 6 months? And he said, I didn't know if I could or not, but I said, yes, sir, I can. Which means if you get a yes, you just say you can do it and work it out later. That's how you get ahead. Don't say, no, I don't know. What if he said, no, I don't know if I can do that? They might not have took me. Not.
It was the craziest documentary. They were talking about how Robert Kirkman got started. He basically offered Eric Larson to pick him up from the airport.
Yeah.
And he got in the car, and Robert Kirkman has no sense of direction, so they wound up getting lost. And he just used the opportunity to pitch him.
That's a C2E exclusive right there. Speaking of homages, that one's been homaged a lot too. I kind of like this one.
That one's cool.
I don't know the artist though, but I got plenty more. But I'm probably
this
boring.
Is some flat rate box. All these variants. Oh my god.
Yeah.
When I was working at Disney Quest, they used to have these like design your own roller coaster rides, right? It was like these simulator tubes where you design the roller coaster and then you got in the ride and it put you on that ride, right?
Yeah.
Well, when it first opened, they would have celebrities and stuff coming through after hours and so on and so forth to check the place out and stuff. And George Lucas came through.
Oh, wow.
And the guy that loaded George Lucas into this ride basically decided to go ahead and pitch George Lucas on a movie idea. And as you would expect, he got fired, but because he was basically holding George Lucas captive while he told him his movie idea.
He was like, "This is my shot. I'm going to take it now." He's like, "I'm taking it now."
Day, because it was like after hours or something. But.
And that man ended up being James Cameron. No, I'm just kidding.
But keep your hands and your feet inside the vehicle at all times until I'm done this pitch.
You're right.
Keep your hands inside and buckle up. And here's my screenplay.
Right.
Yeah.
If you puke on it,
39,000 pages. You can read it now.
It's great. These two guys are mutated frogs, and they go to Mars. And I'm telling you, it's going to be a number one hit. Yeah, I'm sure it went over as well as Cyber Frog, the comic, did.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm not a fan of that. But anyway, Kevin Eastman called. He wants his gimmick back. But I thought I read it. But, yeah, I got all kinds of cool books from Rob, too. I would show them. Anybody want to show something, they can.
I'll show you what I read today.
Sure.
You want to see that?
Okay. Go ahead.
Ian.
I'll go out
that
Ian.
Like two things.
Okay.
I also watched hockey today, and I finished writing my book. But I got Spawn 350.
Nice.
But, got like pretty far behind on my Spawn because time. But
yeah, I'm behind on my reading too, so don't feel bad.
Pretty cool book there. And then I'm reading. I got the trade paperback, Void Rivals from Robert Kirkman.
You won't be disappointed, sir.
No, it's really good. I'm really enjoying it.
It's really.
And that's all I got.
It's really great. All right, Flat Earth.
All righty.
See what cool stuff you got this week.
All right. Well, if you saw my Instagram this morning,
yes, sir.
Saw Teen Titans 23.
I seen it before that. I got a sneak peek of this one. I love that.
Yeah, this is the first new Wonder Girl outfit. It's after 22, which was the origin. Does anybody remember this from the 80s?
I do. It was a
Cops. I was
cartoon.
just looking at an issue of that earlier. Not that
Yeah.
issue. But
Cops #1. I love this cartoon. This thing was crazy.
I had some of the toys. I loved it.
Just crack it.
Oh, we got another
This
two.
is the stuff that I got. Well, I didn't get this week, but
Is that Adam Hughes?
this is not Adam Hughes. This is
Okay.
Tony Daniels.
Oh, okay.
This is probably one of the most requested Tomb Raider covers out there.
I can't understand why that would be. Is
No,
because of the
it would
silver
make
wall in the back?
no sense.
I'll give you two reasons.
It's the 2 bullet holes, isn't it? I knew it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Robert Kirkman, Darth Vader signed.
Oh, that is so awesome.
Or Tyler Kirkham, sorry.
Tyler Kirkham. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not Robert. We were just talking about Robert. That's
Yeah.
stuck in my head.
We were talking about Void Rivals, so yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah. Satana #11. Really cool
I
cover.
love
That
covers.
is, I'm pretty sure that, I want to say it's Hughes, but it's not.
It's
No,
Adam Hughes.
it's Hughes-esque.
Yeah.
I don't see his AH, so.
I believe Ian and Becca are pretty good, pretty big fans of Adam Hughes as well.
Yeah, Becca's a huge Hughes fan.
Oh, I love Adam Hughes.
too.
I have a lot of his prints.
Awesome.
Newsstand, McFarlane.
Very
That's
cool.
the one I need to get.
McFarlane doing McFarlane. Doing
Yeah.
McFarlane.
See, it's been so homage that he's homage, so he probably doesn't
Yep.
mind.
First Dylan Brock.
Oh,
That's a
yeah,
nice cover.
Eddie Brock's son,
Yep.
who became the new Venom. I
Yep.
hear Eddie Brock is going to be Carnage now.
That's what I.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Really?
The new. It's
Huh.
Eddie Brock Carnage or something.
Yeah.
The new-
Wow.
I still think Luke Cage is the Venom. I think Luke Cage is Venom, y'all. I'm pretty sure. Machine Man #1.
Machine
All
Man
right.
number
That's
one.
awesome.
Yeah, Kirby goodness.
Love Jack Kirby. Love Machine
Yeah.
Man.
Isn't there?
It's actually a really good read too.
Eddie Brock
It really
Carnage?
is.
Mhm.
Jason Todd.
That's his first appearance.
Cameo, I think.
Okay, first cameo.
Yeah, it's the
It's
cameo.
nice cover.
Yeah, really cool cover. Uh,
I need the stand you have. This is a cool stand.
Yeah, I need one of those for my clamshell.
Wolverine 131. Does anybody know what the significance of this issue is?
I'm trying to think. No, I don't.
It got recalled because because Sabretooth used a racial slur,
Oh,
and this is one that did not get recalled that has it. That's not blanked out. So that's why I grabbed it.
so it's kind of rare. There's probably not
It's
many of them.
yeah, well, it's not real rare, but it's pretty rare.
Oh, we got this G.I. Joe here.
G.I. Joe in 3D
Oh,
newsstand with the glasses.
what's better than G.I. Joe? G.I. Joe in 3D.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the last one that I had, because I thought this really looked cool. Nothing other than that.
This is really cool.
It's
Yeah,
really
looks just it's pure Prime into itself.
so
It's
what?
Optimus at his best.
Sorry, I'm still stuck on the GI Joe in 3D. What's inside? What does it?
Oh,
Because Marvel would have had the license at that time, right?
it's black. It's Blackthorn.
Huh.
Right. But
But-
does it reprint Marvel or is it something else?
No. It's its own. It's its own thing. Actually, I'll open it up
Okay.
if you want.
Under the cow, MS wants to know what game Becca is playing right now, Ian.
Let's dive back to him. She's playing Fortnite right now.
Oh,
She's open to anyone who wants to join her.
I suck at that game. I am terrible at that game. Maybe you can show me how to play it one day or something
I'd be down.
online. Because I get killed every 30 seconds on that game.
Do you want me to get the glasses out?
Yeah,
Wouldn't work. I don't
that
think
it
it
doesn't
work.
work.
It looks like the way the Eclipse Comics used to have the 3D. It looked like
Yeah.
that.
but it's its own story. As far as I know, it's not a reprint.
Huh.
But,
Yeah, until you showed me it the other day, I'd never seen it.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
They had a Transformers 3D as well. And
Mario 3 and Ninja Gaiden, that's more Ninja Gaiden or Gaiden, however you want to say it, is my.
They also had Robotech, looks like, as well.
I'm an old school, I don't even have a PlayStation where I have a Super Nintendo Mini, a Sega Genesis, and a Nintendo. So I'm still living in a 16 and 8-bit world, I guess. Some of the new games got too hard for me, Ian. I had to. Although I challenge any of these young people to play Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the arcade game, and get past
the Nintendo one's almost impossible. It's flipping hard.
And Ninja Gaiden is pretty tough itself.
Yeah,
I actually grew up, even though I'm younger, but my dad loved the NES, so I grew up mostly actually playing NES with the whole up, down, left, right, BA start.
God, I hate Overwatch.
Yeah, she loves Overwatch.
Marvel Rivals, any good?
It's okay. It's okay.
He's about a squirrel with a gun.
Yeah, we're starting up a seller group, like comic sellers. The game we're doing like COD, Helldivers 2, Starship Troopers, First Descendant, probably Fortnite, Apex.
There's a Starship Troopers game?
I'll play Apex too.
Yeah, Becca used to play Apex. I can't play that game.
There's an Indiana Jones game coming out.
They killed it. It used to be great as Titanfall. Titanfall 2 was awesome. Then they started to make Titanfall 3, and they're like, "Oh, okay, no, we're going to do Apex instead." And they took everything good and put it into that.
That's how they do it, just to make money.
I have a Switch, but I've not played it in a while. But I loved Mario Odyssey. I played it until my fingers were sore. And
Power World is funny. I played Power World a little bit.
There's a new Indiana Jones game out, by the way.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. I don't know if it'll be any good, but
it's supposedly okay. I don't know if I like an Indiana Jones first person. It's what happens during Raiders. You basically kind of go through Raiders with side missions and whatnot.
Okay, well, I could probably get into that, I guess. They've been postponing that Wolverine game for ages now, it seems. That doesn't bode well for it, does it? It sounds like that might be. We got Under the Cowl. Here's what he says here. He says there's a new Starship Troopers, but I can't decide to get it on Xbox or MetaQuest.
I can't play any of those VR games.
Really? Oh, I love.
Yeah, I
love it.
I get motion sickness.
When I saw my friend in Cincinnati, he had this drumming game for PS5, and you're playing the drums, and I really got into it, but I got kind of motion sick after a while.
Yeah, I tried. What's that one? The beating game where you like destroy the squares.
Yeah.
Beat Saber.
Yeah, I tried that, and after 3 minutes, I was like, I had to sit down. I couldn't handle it.
Well, you will at first. Once you get the idea that your body's got to get used to the idea that you're not moving, but your eyes are telling you things are moving. Right. That's essentially what it is.
Yeah, it's true, but it's easier said than done.
Well, no. It just takes a bit. Seriously, it just takes a bit getting used, doing it a few times, and you'll get used to it. Some people don't. I mean, there is a small percentage that don't.
Yeah.
Also, make sure that when you set it, that your distance between your eyes to make sure that it's nice and clear helps out too.
Interesting. I'll have to give it another go at some point.
But yeah, there's Contractors. It's basically like COD but in 3D. Just so good.
The Crazy Hungarian says he's playing the Indiana Jones game right now, and it's amazing.
The Indiana Jones, not the indie game. Yeah.
I thought he meant an indie game for a minute. And I said, "Oh,
that's what I thought." I was googling indie game, I was like, I never heard of that one.
Does anybody else have anything they would like to show the audience before we go?
I got a few books here I can show real quick before I take off.
Okay.
I've been going through all the long boxes that I'm temporarily storing in the living room, and and because there's a long runs of certain series like Green Arrow and Supergirl and stuff that just aren't going to sell for me in the sales. So I've been going through and pulling out what I want kind of from my collection, which I don't normally do. But in this case, I've been doing it. And I came across some Wonder Womans today. And this one, when I came across this one, it felt like there was like more than one book in the box, in the bag. And so this one was in there behind it. And that is Adam Hughes. So
very nice. Very nice.
as you guys were all talking about Adam Hughes. So I was like, as soon as I pulled it out, I was like, oh, dang, that's Adam Hughes. But and then a lot of the other ones are just like stuff I need to fill in on my runs. Got Justice League 30 and a Warlord number 38.
Oh, Warlord
number 2 pimp in comics.
The last issue of Power Man. The almost last issue of Power Man.
Thanks, Great Legend. Great Legend's a good fan of the show.
Flash and Speed Buggy, which is unusual. Figure it's worth
cool,
checking out. Power Man 124.
Cool.
JLA Year 1, number 12. Number 10.
I always like the
Dazzler, number 5.
All right. I like the
Yeah,
Dazzler.
like I said, it's just random stuff. It's like, okay, I don't have that one, but it's series that I have been like slowly putting together. Trinity 48. And then there was a Donald Duck in there too that I'm keeping.
Oh, cool.
That's a cool one.
And I'm still can't get over Rob acquired. Is it okay if I tell everybody?
Probably. I don't know what you're talking about.
He acquired an Ultimate Fallout 4 in the poly bag and a Red Hulk number 1.
Oh, yeah. Well, I got to figure out how to sell those.
Yeah.
I like your auction thing. That was fun. A little end auction you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's turning out to be a good thing.
Thank you.
I think you better not sell those for $2, Rob. That's all I'll say.
Yeah,
wow.
that I know. That I realize.
I meant to ask you, did you mail my package last week?
No.
Okay. So
I did
what
not.
I owe you will be added to that. Cool.
Yep.
I'll pay you tomorrow.
Yep. That's fine with me, but whenever you can, it's fine.
Yeah, just so you know, Kevin, Rob actually has a new form of payment. He only does half cash, half charge from the check, and then the rest in Bitcoin. You just got to divide that up.
Yeah, well, I told him I was joking with him the other day. I said
earlier, I picked this up the other day.
Oh yeah, this is cool.
I think I joked with Rob the other day about the Ultimate Fallout 4. I said, "Could I put it on layaway?"
Except he wasn't joking.
No, yeah, I probably wasn't joking.
Yes, we don't have layaway now that we have credit cards.
Yep.
Yeah, Beck gave me some stuff to show if you want to. If you want to
I
see
have
some more
terrible
comics.
credit, as you can imagine.
Well, I got this the other day, and you guys were talking about the Homage Studios thing.
Yeah, this is kind of cool. In the dollar bins, Beck found the Art of Homage Studios of one
Oh yeah.
homage. Sorry, of
Homage. I can't say it.
I keep saying
really
homage.
can't say it.
Homage.
Jim Lee, all about his, when he worked at Image.
Neat.
It is actually it's pretty cool. Trying to see if I'm showing it or not.
I really liked that documentary.
Yeah, it was really good.
I got
And
another
then
one. It's called Superpowered. It's a documentary series about the history of DC on HBO Max.
Oh, I gotta watch that. Superpowers.
Yeah, it's called Superpowered. It's really good.
Superpowered. Have you seen the documentary on HBO Max about Beanie Babies? That's a good one too.
Oh no, I haven't seen that, but I'm excited about the Christopher Reeve.
The Dave Stevens started the craze, and there's going to be an Alex Ross one as well coming up here.
Oh wow! The Frank Miller one should be coming out very soon.
I'm a
Frank
big
Frazetta Fire and Ice
yeah,
has been out
yeah.
for 20-something years.
Bay City Jazz.
Yep. The Fire and Ice is a good one. It's about Frank Frazetta. Yes.
Yeah, that was one of the original documentaries.
Yeah.
Have you guys heard of this one?
I've never
What
read
is it?
that. It looks
It's
cool.
John Layman, and
It's his first work.
it's like his first indie works after DC. And
Bay
I was
City.
watching what's that show on YouTube? Beyond Wednesday. They were interviewing John Layman. And he was talking about this, and I was like, "Wow, I have to read this. This sounds just so interesting." But the art on it's like actually really cool. If I can get it into camera, and you guys can see that at all. But yeah, so I got 1 through 3 on that on eBay. That was pretty cool.
Ian, I'm sorry, but I have to ask you about the cow in the background.
Oh yeah, so this is Eddie. That's Eddie.
That's a Scottish Shepherd.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you can show my wall art. This is just a Carnage. I don't know where I'm going here. That's a Carnage poster over here.
I do that all the time, Ian.
And then yeah, it's very hard. And then I have this way. This is a Jay and Silent Bob movie poster.
Oh yeah, awesome.
And then that, I'm so bad at this.
It's backwards.
That,
Yeah.
that's a Death Star from
Oh,
Star
yeah.
Wars.
Yeah, but what about the cow? What I mean is that just something you picked up, or is that something you guys made, or what is that?
Oh no, it's from Home Goods. It's when we first moved in.
Okay.
We just there was nothing on the walls.
Right,
So that
yeah.
was the first thing. And
It's
we
cool.
just can't-
I just was like,
Every other
it
wall
looks
is
like
more
somebody did it, so I was
recyclable
wondering,
from.
you know.
Yeah.
That's the issue.
my walls have a lot of stuff on them except this one. This is the least of our.
This is the least exciting wall.
Number 2.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Speaking of wall art or the wall, I just ordered some movie posters the other day of Big Trouble in Little China.
Oh really? Yo, you love that movie, man.
It's a great movie. It's
I don't
all
know
on
where
the,
Beck found this.
it's all on the reflexes. I like where the guy's like, he says, when that guy, that big monster, pounds your head up against the wall, he says, "Have you paid your dues?" He goes, "Yeah, I paid my dues. Checks in the mail."
Let's see here. We got.
I'm a big John Carpenter fan, and John Carpenter is from my home state of Kentucky. So,
Oh, that's pretty cool. Little foil.
oh, that's cool. Is that what is it?
That's a Snyder Capullo.
Oh, that's so awesome.
Yeah.
Death Metal? Is it Death Metal?
Death Metal.
Yeah.
And then Wind, number 1.
I've heard good things about that.
I just picked up
Yeah.
most of that
Beck just
series.
got during Black Friday. She picked up every issue except number 1, so I just ordered that one. Boris the Bear is fun too. Great pickup. Yeah, I've never heard of it. Beck found it in the dollar bin.
That was the best cover. I couldn't resist.
Yeah. I was flipping through it. The funny part is they're selling like T-shirts from Boris the Bear. I was like, man, back in the day.
Would
got
have
a
ordered
t-shirt.
a shirt. Would have ordered a shirt.
Yeah, that's all I got.
All right.
Yeah,
Thank
Boris the Bear looks like a lot of fun. I've sold a few of them in the sales, and I think I now have like 3 or 4 of them that I managed to.
I'm gonna have to read it.
You know, people watching didn't know and didn't grab them, and I was able
Yeah.
to keep them. So
you. We got Comics Embrace in the house. Hey, thanks, buddy. That's my one of my Kentucky brothers, Go Big Blue. If you don't know what we mean by Go Big Blue, it's the Kentucky Wildcats, the greatest basketball program of all time. And if you don't believe it, it's okay. It's all right. Opinions vary. I'm not going to get mad at you.
I was joking.
But we do have about 9 national titles. I don't know how many national titles we got, but we got a few. Of course, Kansas has a lot too. So does Connecticut, by the way. So, okay, can't discredit that, right?
True.
all right, well, I gotta go, guys.
All right. Thanks,
So,
Congratulations again, Matt, and
Thanks,
we'll
man.
see y'all soon.
Yeah,
Take
we'll
care.
get ready. Hey, thanks for doing the giveaway, Rob. Really appreciate it. I'll talk to you very soon.
Okay.
Good night, Rob.
You got something you want to show, Kev?
I don't really have anything today.
Okay. We'll be on for a little bit longer, and I'm about winding it down, guys, because I think hear the dinner bell's about to ring over here at the Casa de Matt.
What you having?
What you have for dinner?
Steak.
Nice.
To celebrate my 200 subscribers. Woo! Woo! Well, of course, you know how the inflation is today, so that's kind of a rare thing to be eating steak. But you know, we did good today. Mom must have found a good deal at the Kroger.
Very good.
It's awesome.
And yeah, guys, I'd like to thank everybody for their support. You know, I have I also want to just quick shout out to everybody that came in here today. All of my panel. We got Cheap Comic Collector, Ian and Becca in the background. We hear her disembodied voice. We got Random Rips here, and Boggs stopped by for a minute, and he was on our stream on company time. But you know, whatever works for him. That's what I say. He had to do
Those
a
of you
9
who
hour.
don't know, Boggs is actually running for president. I do vote for him. So
Well, if we have another election, he can run, I guess, but we'll see. But I might try to run as running mate. Maybe I can be. No, I'd rather be like. Could I be Secretary of Comic Books? That's what I want to be.
Secretary, Chamber of Comics,
Secretary of Comic Books, and they're gonna let me buy a bunch of comic books for the Library of Congress. I'm just kidding. But I don't know. Well, it's been a fun week. It's been a fun ride on here, guys. Tuesday at 8:30 p.m. My guest will be on my show. Will be Rob's Fat Stacks of Comics. You may know him from a show called Only Slab. It's a great show. He's a good dude, and he's agreed to come on. And here's just a small sample of some of the guests we have coming up. Chris the Comic Vet will be on. We have Mad Spidey, my friend Simon from Australia, and the guys from Aussieverse. I think I'll have all three of them on, so that'll be an interesting interview episode. And in January, we have DJ Links will be on. And then we'll have Puppy Will from Couple Comics will be on. Comics with Bueller, if you can. I mean, he's been kind of having some stuff he's been going through, so I don't know. Great Legend will be on the 28th of January. Shout out to him for doing that. And we have Kingdom of Nerds. He's a good channel. If you ever get a chance, he's on Renovision sometimes. So Kingdom of Nerds. And on the 11th, I had to do it around his schedule. So there's Great Legend right here. After I say this, I'll bring him on. We got Comic Soap is going to be my guest on February 11th, but it'll be at 10 p.m. Pacific. So it'll be 1 a.m. East Coast. So if you can't watch it live, please watch the replay. And this guy deserves he deserves an introduction. He doesn't need an introduction, is what I should have said. He is the Tower of Power. He's too sweet to be sour. He is wined and dined with kings and queens, and he is dined on pork and beans. It is the Great Legend himself.
What is up?
Legend?
Congratulations.
I thought I'd give you a wrestling intro like you do everybody else. Man.
That intro was just too sweet. It made me think of the American dream. And boy, every time we think about that old dude dining on those pork and beans, I always shed a little tear because, man, he was way to go, man. I love that guy. And man, 200 subscribers, and we on our way to 2 million, baby. Matt, Good to see you. And all y'all here on the panel, good to see you. Good old Ian, Flat Earth Glenn, Random Rips, to name a few. Oh, and Psychotic Squirt Gun Aaron is in the chat.
Hell yeah.
We got a lot of guys in the chat, and it's been a great show so far. We had some wonderful giveaways. It's just it's been a fun show, man. How you been doing, Legend?
Doing good, dude. I just got done with the baked ziti and the Italian fresh garlic bread, all the good stuff. It took me a good 3 hours, making that dough. I got one of those KitchenAid mixers with the dough hook. Man, I make some good stuff with that dough hook. But yeah, just chilling, enjoying the Sunday. Good to see you doing this video to celebrate the 200. You're one of the up-and-coming new channels in the comic book community. And, man, we're so excited. I'm excited as a viewer to be watching you, Matt, and seeing you on the other panels and getting into the swing of things. And, you have a lot of things in comic books and pop culture history that you bring to the table. And, man, It's just like banging Sable. No, I'm just I just had to throw that rhyme in there. For the Sable fans, Rena Lesnar, not that I want to ever look at her with Brock, Lesnar out there. Oh my God, I see Missing Mars, double M. Missing Mars is in the chat. Big time Golden Age. Yeah, big Golden Age collector, that guy.
He likes the old school, and I respect that.
Mm-hmm.
I try to go a little new school, but a whole lot more old school myself. But I think that all comics are great. If you read comics, I think everybody should read comic books. I wish more kids would read comics, but my faith in the younger generation was restored Saturday. If anybody else was watching Only Slabs, they had a kid on there. He was 14 years old.
Yeah, I saw that.
To some people our age. And he loved old books. That's what's amazing about it. So it was great. He had like the first Electro, all kinds of great books. So did you watch that, Legend? Were you able to watch that?
I saw him on there a little bit. I didn't get to catch the whole thing, but what I saw was pretty freaking awesome for a young fella to get into. But yeah, great collection already, and he's starting it out right, man. So
yeah, that was great to see. I like to see the younger people be interested in I try to get my little cousins interested in. I give them comic books every time I see them.
Mm-hmm.
And he seems to love my one cousin, Jonas. I call him my nephew because I'm my only child, but all my first cousins have kids. They're kind of like my nephews,
Yeah.
And I'm always giving him Spider-Man comics and trying to start him out with some G.I. Joe comics. I gave him I bought him a wrestling ring, a Monday Night Raw wrestling ring one day. It had a bunch of wrestlers in it.
Yeah.
And, I tried, and they come over here, and I'll tell you what about him and my other two little cousins. They came over from Michigan, and they come in here, and I have the old Nintendo, and they like to play the Switch and all the new games. And I said, try this one, guys. And I put in Mario 3, and in about an hour, they said, I like this better than the Switch. So there you go.
Yeah. That's it, man. The retro is the way to go. Like, it's so nostalgic, and you get to relive your childhood. And like Matt said, you get to introduce the future generations into the cool stuff that we grew up with, and the stuff that basically started it all. Golden age of gaming.
It's true. The new school meets the old school. I like it that way. And speaking of like shout out to video games, I'm gonna put you up on the big screen for a minute, Legend, because I want you to. You talked about this the other day. I saw on your stream. We were talking about that cabinet in the back. Tell them how you did.
Yeah, I want to know about that too. I was going to ask. I'm a big arcade guy myself.
Yeah, I'll bring up some pictures on my iPad too. Yeah, that thing took 9 months of my life, man. I had never picked up no woodworking tools or anything, but I got this cool book called How to Build Your Own Arcade Control Cabinet or something like that.
Cool.
And it was by this, you could look it up, I think, on the internet. It's called Project Arcade, or it's just type How to Build Your Own Arcade Cabinet. And I'd already been dabbling in emulators like MAME, the Multiple Arcade Machine emulator. Been kind of doing that stuff, and then I was able to load those games and everything like that. The guy that gave me the idea was I was waiting for Street Fighter 2 Hyper Fighting to come out for the Xbox 360's live platform, so we can play the old Street Fighter against your friends. And he's like, well, why are you waiting? Why don't you just download it on MAME or play it on MAME? And then I started like researching what the hell that even meant. And then I was able to play that game basically with a computer and everything like that. And then I upgraded to I don't have it on me, but in the Xbox remote, I was able to play that controller on there. And so I went ahead and there's a television screen in there that's an S-video. The S-video goes to like a computer inside there, but all the lights and everything, well, they all work, but the machine, I have to reseat the parts in the motherboard because I may even need a new battery. This computer, I think, is from maybe 2012 or something. It's pretty old school. But is there any favorite like arcade games y'all remember? I'm going to look up some of these pictures, but is there any fun arcade games y'all remember going to, like maybe the pizza parlor or the arcade to play?
Oh, yeah.
WWF. Remember the WWF games, WWF Superstars?
Oh, my God. That one was great. Yeah, that one. And then I remember WrestleFest came, I think, after it.
Yeah.
Those
you ever
were
remember
two great
when we had the
games.
robots playing football? You remember that game?
Cyber, what was it called? No, it was on Sega Genesis, but it was also on the arcade. it was it Cyberball?
Cyberball. I think that's what it's called. I love that game.
That was a damn good game.
And the Simpsons game was always fun. And
the Simpsons games are good.
And the X.
I was always into
they had the
anything
4-player.
Oh yeah, the
X-Men,
X-Men. Yeah.
Turtles in Time.
Mm-hmm. Operation Wolf, y'all.
Oh God, yes.
Oh, that was that the gun game.
Yeah, I had so many quarters I wasted on that game. Oh, Final Fight.
Oh yeah, 1989. I love that one.
Dragon's Lair.
Yep.
All the arcades were closed by then. Everybody had consoles.
Remember the Star Wars trilogy game? Remember the Star Wars trilogy game where you could go battle the Death Star? Oh.
Yeah, you could like that thing when you're in the trench run. Man, that game was freaking awesome.
What about the one that kind of started with all the vehicle stuff? The Hang On, where you had the bike.
Oh, yeah, the bike. Yeah.
Lady Raven said Galaga. You know what I like better than that? My stepdad, we has to have
y'all ain't gone back far enough to touch the ones I know.
You're talking about Pong,
Asteroids, Donkey Kong.
When I was a kid, we had a full-size Galaxian cabinet in our game room.
That was one of my favorites.
And we, I didn't have to have the quarters. We'd play it all day.
Zaxxon.
Oh God, Zaxxon. Jeez.
Let's see
the first attempt at 3D in video games.
Yep.
That's like my garage there, but that's the pallet of wood.
Let me bring you up a little bigger so we can see it.
Okay.
No, so you put your own television in it and everything.
Yeah, some of the stuff in there.
Right from the ground up. I'm impressed.
Oh, yeah, there's me measuring the wood there. I had it all like planned out, laid out and everything. There's the control panel or the arcade top. Let's see what else I got here. Let me go to the second
market
page.
I go to has a guy that has all those, has built those, and not the cabinets, but just the top. You can hook to your computer.
Aaron, yeah, Spy Hunter, good game, Aaron. I love Spy Hunter too.
Yeah, Spy Hunter.
I routed out those two bad boys, so 2 of those. And there's my router. And dude, this damn thing, I mean, I had a great bid on this thing where I was able to stack one on top of the other and just make like a carbon copy of it. But dude, there was so much sawdust when I got done. It was crazy. And then there's like the base of it. I got the wheels on the bottom.
That's cool.
Cool. That's where I'm stacking. That's a pretty good picture.
There's some guys that are doing that stuff.
I hated Joust.
They are
Joust.
Couldn't stand that game.
But guys are making big money creating those things and shipping them all over the world.
Yeah.
The mega cabinets, I think they're called.
I've seen them. Yeah.
Shit, you can buy the
Megacade, maybe.
One up at Walmart for $200 and something, and it's just like being at the arcade.
Yeah,
I stained it that color, and there's that's on the left is the coin door opening, and then the right I've got 2 like mounted internal speakers.
Cool.
That's a picture of my kid sitting inside it. This is a funny one. This kid, he's 20 years old now. That kid in that picture, but I got like NBA Jam, and I had I didn't have the arcade controls yet, so I just put my keyboard and mouse on there and played old school like that.
Well, somebody mentioned Tempest, and that's one of those games that you've got to play the Tempest game in the arcade. If you don't have that spinning knob,
there it is, that silver one.
Same game.
Yeah, you got to have that silver knob right there to play Tempest. Another great one besides Tempest is Camel Try. You try to take this ball through a little maze.
Oh yeah,
that's a pretty good one too. Here it is all turned on. That was in my living room, and cool. It has Dragon's Lair.
Oh yeah,
I love that voice, Dragon's Lair. How many times that shit come on the screen? Dragon's Lair. And I'm putting these quarters in. It's a laser disc simulator.
Like video clips like the original, though, is it?
It's a laser disc simulator called Daphne, and it's really good. This is a picture of my dad playing NBA jams with my kid, who's like that kid's 20 something. Oh, he's 20 right now, but my dad's 80. God bless him. Thank God he's still with us. But yeah, that's kind of my arcade. So yeah, hopefully once I get it back operational, and I just have to get over there. I got some Funkos and things in the way, but I'll fire that up again. Hopefully I'm currently not downloading it. Well, I guess I am downloading, but I like to call it preserving game history by downloading the Sega 32 CD-ROM, 32X and Sega CD-ROMs.
Yeah,
Sega CD, so I could play Sega CD and the 32X on there. I've already got Sega Genesis on there.
Sega CD is an underappreciated console because
I think so.
Yeah,
dude, that Sonic CD alone, fuck, you ought to have it. Have the CD just for that.
I wish I could get a Neo Geo.
Yeah.
Neo Geos are awesome.
You remember Metal Slug, guys? You ever played Metal Slug? Oh my God, that game.
What about the Kings of the Monsters, those Godzillas of those fighters? Oh, and they have a lot of other fighting games. Oh, Splatterhouse, yeah. Yeah, I got all them games on there. One of these days. Yeah,
I like racing games like Micro Machines on the original Nintendo.
Well, was that TurboGrafx 16 I'm thinking about that had the Splatterhouse? Was it TurboGrafx had that?
TurboGrafx had it. They had an arcade version, which was just freaking hard. I don't know if Genesis ever had a version of that or not. They probably did, but that game was tough. Remember those leeches?
Monkey Ball. That was one of my favorite all-time video games.
Yeah, it was a good Sega one.
Does anybody remember the game where you served beer at the bar? They changed it from beer to like
Root Beer Tapper.
It was Tapper.
Yeah, got it. Yeah.
Tapper.
You guys mind if I share something kind of cool?
Sounds good.
Speaking of arcades, this was my basement growing up. I had to dig for this footage, but I found it.
Just let me know and I'll share it.
How do I do this? Video files, I guess. Open. There we go. I think I'll put it in.
There we go.
Adult. I work a job. I get paid for that job, and then I use that money to buy childish things like this.
That's my little man cave back then.
That is a cool man cave, dude.
Thanks, man.
I want a pinball machine.
The
Adams family, preferably.
I always wanted the Kiss pinball.
Yeah, I don't have any of that stuff anymore, but it was
the
fun.
Adams family had the best layout, the best.
Oh, as far as the pinball
machine ever.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
It's even voted fan favorite. You can get one. They'll build one for you exactly like the original for like $5,000.
You can do it.
I would if I was really
ROMs.
into it.
You can do that with pinball machines as well. You can actually
That's
break
right.
pinball machines.
What is that? What is that thing called? Is it that thing has all of the original tables in a. I can't remember that. I know that emulator you're talking about though.
Pinball machine you can buy that has the LED high definition screen as the play table is amazing.
Yeah,
it is very realistic. Has force feedback and everything. You'd swear you're playing an actual pinball machine.
Yeah,
and except that it does things pinball machines can't do, like suddenly freak out and go to a totally different. The 10 tables for the Marvel pinball machine are awesome. The Venom table is fantastic.
I like the Stern stuff.
Like Zen, like are you talking about Pinball FX3 and stuff, or the new Pinball FX games?
No, this is one up. You buy them through the internet. It's an actual pinball table. It's a machine.
Okay.
Damn,
like but one Up's putting them out. I remember the One Up started putting. I got this thing built before
the arcade game.
I got this thing built way before One Up even was around. It was kind of like just some weird deal. Like I wouldn't have ever even got into it if I didn't get into that guy saying, "Well, why don't you play Street Fighter on the emulator?" And I was like, "Well, damn!" And then that kind of unlocked so many like games, And
back in the
I got
day,
6,000 Nintendo games on there from all 7 continents.
And you can play the multiplayers remotely too.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely awesome.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Here you go. Check this out.
Does anybody remember the old school Pinball Wizard handheld game? I used to love that game.
I don't remember the handheld one though.
Share this one real quick.
Okay, Kevin, here we go.
26 minutes, but I'm going to click through it.
Oh wow, it does look cool.
I kind of want one, but don't know where I put it at, John.
Oh shit, the Fantastic Four.
Oh wow.
Oh, you got me interest going there.
You got my attention.
Fantastic Four. Oh, and
This is really cool.
Zen, I do like Zen as far as I play their pinball games. So, and I guess will have all of the games included on it.
Yeah,
it's got like 10 different tables, and then there's 3 different machines: the Star Wars, Marvel, and I forget the other one.
I've played those tables too. I've got those on my Xbox, but dude, playing it on an actual like system like that would probably be really
on this
cool.
machine.
I'm pretty good at that table there. That
page,
Spider-Man table.
hit the 2
I'm actually
front
really
right
good
buttons
at
at the
that
same
table.
time.
I got a high-ass score on
The
that.
game pauses. It will bring up this menu. We'll go all the way down to exit menu. Hit your launch or your plunger button, and we're gonna hit. But I did have a lot of fun
it looks like
playing
a real
Civil
game.
War, and I think it's a good follow-up game after Spider-Man.
Yeah, that Civil War table.
That pinball emulator took all the original like pinball games and kind of turned them into something like that.
How often is that?
Oh my gosh, I think I made this too much bubble wrap. Squeeze it.
Now, who doesn't like X-Men? Always exciting to play an X-Men game, and you're seeing.
I like there it is, the Fantastic Four one.
Oh,
yeah, that table's very good.
My friend had 2 of them. He had the Star Wars and the Marvel.
I've only been able to beat the Mr. Fantastic and the Ben Grimm thing. I can't beat that Human Torch one for the life of me. But if you beat all 4 of them, then you face Doom, and then you really get the storyline going, you know.
And when you beat one, it's. I wish I could find where you do one of those, because that's where the whole machine where you can get play becomes a video game. You know,
I did the Back to the Future table. Zen put out a Back to the Future. I beat that table. That was pretty damn cool. I figured out how to
I'll play, but
do it. Some I just can't beat them.
Oh yeah, like him hopping around the screen.
Yeah, the ball. Yeah.
I wonder how much this set's going to be. This is really cool.
Yeah, like what?
They're about $700.
Okay, because you figure that's an LCD in there, like side or up to vertical LCD gimmick, and then yeah, probably runs on a fucking Fire Stick or something.
Yeah, down the computer's this big.
That's the one with Silver Samurai in the top left corner. Very good table. Also, the red hand plays a part in that one. That one I sucked at. Never did good at that.
Anymore. After going through everything.
Yeah, I sucked at this one
this
too.
for 2 weeks.
I like
It's
that
just a bad table layout.
Going through every game in one night before.
The only thing is, I can own all these on Xbox.
And actually,
yeah, that's my thing too.
This is better.
They have a new Pinball Effects that's a new module. Like I had Pinball Effects 3, but to get this new one, I'd have to buy all the tables again. I was like, I don't want to do that.
Now, the thing with this one is you have to break the warranty, but you can download and load any mod you want to into it.
That's true. Yeah.
Same with the cabinet.
Flash, you got to flash the chip, and you always have a risk of destroying it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true too.
All right.
That's why it voids your warranty if you try to do that. And they don't want you stealing all the
cabinets. Just put like a blueberry Python in there or whatever, and like run it off of that.
That's true.
I did a Raspberry Pi emulator once.
Raspberry, I mean, sorry. Yeah. I don't know much about stuff like that. I just heard it.
Yeah, we used to do Raspberry Pi at the library when we did a board game day. At the library for the kids after school, but on some of the TVs, our computer guy, he put a couple of Raspberry Pis with some of the old games on it. So they did get to play like Galaga, and they put Super Punch Out on there, but that damn Super Punch Out was a hard game. Couldn't get very far, but then the kids is pretty good at it.
Well, guys, I hate to wrap this up. I'm having so much fun. But it's time to eat. I don't really want to eat on. I have a weird thing about eating on camera. So,
good. Enjoy your steak. Congratulations, Matt.
All right, guys.
Yeah, man. Cool.
I'll talk to you for a second backstage. Let me do my outro. Thank you, guys. I love you guys for coming on. And but I guess since we're wrapping up before I eat, I'm going to continue reading this G.I. Joe comic. But remember all the promos. I have another claim sale coming up sometime this week. I don't know when. I haven't decided yet, but we might do some dollar hollers on there too. But there'll be some other stuff. I got some cool variants and everything. So until next time, true believers, Excelsior.